Hi, boys and girls. I think I should refer like this. These days, everybody wants to make films. Everywhere films, feature films, short films, docu-features, different genres. And everybody really wanted to showcase their expressions. So what's a film? It's a passion. So to quench your creative thirst, one needs to know how to make a beautiful film. It is showcasing your inner heart feelings on the celluloid or whatever it is. And we should appreciate today this great YouTube facility because it is showing your films to the world. What else you need, guys? Catch up and wait for our online film institute in the name of Geeta Krishna's online film institute. We want how to make a short film. Actually, to make a short film, it's more difficult than making a long, lengthy feature film. But these days, when I watch on YouTube, everybody is taking short film means just a short while scene as a short film. It doesn't mean that entire whole story, which can happen in the entire 2-3 years, that can be shot in a few minutes. It's called a short film. It can be any length. That is, if 15 minutes duration, and the subject matter can be of any length. It could happen in 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, but still you can show it as a short film. But that nobody is doing it. Short film is when boy meets girl, girl meets boy in a coffee shop, and that. How many films people make such films? It's high time we wind up that. We wanted to teach the narrative tradition. How best the narrative tradition are there today in the entire world. What they teach in New York Film Academy, British Film Institute. Some tips I wanted to give you people. And there is a kind of a formula for a film institute guys to follow. And all the new people, newcomers like you, new filmmakers like you, where you should follow it. You need to take a plot. How well you're going to make it as a plot. And how you're going to implement that. How are you going to visualize it? What kind of visualization you want to take it? All these things put together, it comes as a film. That day, some aspiring camera student asked another little senior cameraman how to put a shot. There is no shot. Wherever put a shot. That's what he answered. Okay, it's true to some extent, but that was not explanation where the other student expects. He asked how to put a shot in one scene, particular scene, where to start. That grammar is very important. What shot has to be taken? How you juxtapose it? What is in editing today? So all these things has to be in the mind of a director once the script is ready. How important is the script? How important is the concept you conceive? How important is the subject matter? What you wanted to tell to what you wanted to really visualize it and explain through visuals. Is it a dialogue explanation or a visual explanation? So all these things, you have to know the basics actually before you take the camera with a little crew and start making it. Every creative person can be called as a film man today, film buff. So you need to watch a lot of films also, film festival movies, documentaries, and mainly you have to watch world cinema because you have a lot of genres there. So many like French films and Czechoslovakian films, and mainly there are some directors, Ingmar Bergman and Kieslowski. All these people are there where you should not miss where they were made. We have a film dictionary. There are so many films are there made very nicely. In my opinion, in the recent filmmaking, the one I liked is Paranormal Activity. I was always feeling jealous on that film because how we got this idea of not using any sound. Like No Country for Old Men is one of the best films I think I liked. What did you notice in that film? There is no re-recording for that movie. There is no absolutely re-recording, only sounds. So every film it's worth because it depends on what you take, what kind of film you wanted to make it. Film director Kieslowski. He has made beautiful films like Decalogue, 10 films, a short film about murder, a short film about love. A lot of you people has to watch those films. How beautifully he made his documentaries also. and such a great director. And you have to watch some of the documentaries made by Mani Kaul, Mati Manas, and all these things. These are very beautiful films. I'm bored of watching love stories of the present kind on the roadside love stories, on the park love stories. There are some few comedy gags are then, I mean, where you feel finally the ending will be good, but that is not. They are not only the film, short films. You are only giving a one scene. You are picturizing one scene or one and a half scene and saying that it's a short film, which is not. Short film has to be a big story or small story, whatever it is. There should be a beginning and ending. Like Pink Floyd, education is a brick in the wall. So like that, you are in an entire subject, a small brick you are making it, one scene. The one scene is not called a film, no. You are saying short film. Short film has to have a beginning and ending. Where are you showing that? Short films are something like almost like a feature film. They are short, less length. So about short filmmaking, about feature filmmaking, about documentary filmmaking, about docu-feature filmmaking, we wanted to teach on online. It's better, appropriate to say not teach, to give you information. You guys are girls, I mean, I don't want you to demean, and you are all intelligent. Just learn some tips. And finally, we wanted to come out with a very big film institute in Hyderabad, where we wanted to offer some very beautiful courses, which will be affiliated to some of the reputed film institute like New York Film Academy or British Film Institute. So this is my idea. And before that, I wanted you to understand me. What is he trying to tell us? How many genres, how many kinds of films we can make? So concentrate on that suspense, horror, and love subjects and heart-pinching subjects. Many things are there, and where you wanted to showcase the entire world. Go to Cannes Film Festival site and see what are the best short films. Why are you people are not trying? You have to try some short films which portrays different subjects. So the kind of films what I wanted to make, also I wanted to inform you, the kind of films what I made, there was a big study on that, like a film called Kokila. It's about a cornea transplantation. I made a film in 1989, where everybody you must see, this generation has to see that Kokila film. And there's one more film on schizophrenia, where I made a film in the title of Priyatama. And a film called Kichuralu, the youth unrest. This raping scenes, what's happening in the bus, and all these things I've done there, that time, 1992. The atrocities. So all these things, why I'm asking you to see again, because this generation must have missed it. I was rated as a head of film director. So that means now those films should have come. So you guys and girls have to see those films and what this director is about.